Good morning, traders. I'm Michael Sabo, Senior Market Strategist with RJO Futures on January 28th, bringing you some commentary here in the energy market. So let's get started. Crude price is a bit weaker here today. We're off right now. The March contract's off about 93 cents, trading around 45.30. So seeing a bit of a weaker tone after yesterday's rally in the market. Energy prices yesterday were very strong, and today a little bit of a pullback here. But you take a look at the overall price range here. Basically been trading in a bit of a range. I think we're seeing some consolidation. Brent's off a touch as well, but only down about 29 cents, trading around 49.33. Nat gas is off about 3% after enjoying a nice rally yesterday. So at nat gas, the March contract's off about 8 to 9 cents right now. RBOB bucking the trend, that's up about 2 cents, and the heat's down about 2 cents. So seeing a little bit of disconnect there in the complex. Now, some of the news here today focus in on OPEC. There's an OPEC meeting that's going on with Norwegian and Russian officials. Some talks there. Traders are thinking, or analysts are basically thinking, that OPEC might be starting to lean towards some production cuts. If you recall, last week, OPEC did mention that we could be near a bottom in crude prices. So I think the idea is that we could see some talk coming out of there of them looking to possibly stabilize crude prices at these levels. Obviously, as we know, a lot of OPEC countries at these current oil prices taking quite a bit of hit on their balance sheets. Now, we did have EIA data come out this morning. Traders were looking for, consensus was to see a build of about 3.75 million barrels. That came in at a build of about 8.9 million barrels. So certainly bigger build than expected, but yet it really hasn't put crude oil under a whole lot of additional pressure. Another thing here to watch this afternoon, FOMC. We've got to watch the news coming out of there to see if there's any major dialogue that could potentially send the dollar in a different direction. So far, you take a look at that dollar, something I've mentioned in a lot of the posts. Dollar has continued to be strong, a little bit weaker here today, but we've really seen a continuation here to the upside with that dollar. So you got to watch that here, as that has potential to impact not just oil, but other commodity prices as well. Technical side of things here, market appears to be very oversold in my opinion. We're skidding here just underneath the 10-day moving average, which is around 47.50. I think if crude prices can take out that 47.50 area, we could be in store here for a possible bounce in the market. You got to look at it here. All the news has pretty much been negative in this market here. So if we do start to get a little bit of a rally and a little bit of a breakout, you could see the bears really running for cover. Got some ideas on how you can play this oil here. I kind of like oil here to the upside a little bit, in my opinion. But you got to be cautious. There could be further downside action still in play. So give me a call, shoot me an email. We can get in a little bit more detail on some strategies on how you could potentially participate in the market. Futures and options on futures may involve substantial risk and may not be suitable for all investors.